The alarm started at 3:12 a.m., a sharp, echoing siren cut through the silence of the shared apartment on Frontier Station 9. Red lights flashed across the hallways, and the whole station shook like something massive had collided with it. Humans and aliens across the Habitat Dome woke up in confusion and panic. Evan Morgan, a human mechanic, jumped from his bed instantly. He had heard many alarms in his life: oxygen leaks, hull cracks, cargo fires, but this one was different. It was long, slow, and filled with a cold warning tone. This meant one thing: total lockdown. He rushed to the door of his room, but the steel panels slid shut before he reached them. The AI voice followed. Station lockdown initiated. Do not leave your assigned living unit. Evan cursed under his breath. He knew he should check the engineering deck, but he was stuck. Then he remembered. He wasn't alone in this apartment. Kale is his alien roommate, a tall, silver-skinned female from the Lyran species. Calm, focused, always polite, but with a strange quietness around her. She was beautiful in a dangerous way, with bright violet eyes that glowed in the dark and long metallic hair that shimmered when she moved. But she was also unpredictable. Lyrans had strange biology, strange instincts, and even stranger moods. Evan walked out of his room and knocked on her door. No answer. Callous? Lockdown started. Are you awake? Still nothing. He pushed the door open. Inside, Callous sat on the floor, back against the wall, breathing hard. Sweat covered her skin, making it shine like polished metal. Her eyes were brighter than usual, too bright, and her pupils had narrowed into thin slits. The room's temperature was unusually warm, as if someone had turned the heater to maximum. Evan froze. Callous, are you sick? Her head rose slowly. No, she whispered, voice shaking. It has begun. What has begun? Her breath hitched, and she wrapped her arms around herself. My heat cycle. It started early, and now we are locked in. Evan's stomach dropped. Heat cycle. He had heard rumors about Lyran biology. During certain seasons, their bodies shifted into an intense state: strong emotions, strong instincts, and strong attraction to one chosen partner. They usually isolated themselves, away from others, but now Kaylis was trapped with him for an unknown amount of time. How long does this last? Evan asked slowly. A cycle can be hours. Or days, she said, struggling to breathe steadily. But being close to a chosen match makes it stronger. He blinked. Chosen match? Callous, what does that mean? She lowered her head. It means you. The world stopped. Heat rose in Evan's chest. What? Me? Since when? I did not choose, Callous said with difficulty. My body did. You were the first sent it marked as compatible. I planned to leave for a cycle, as Lyrans do. But now in this lockdown, I cannot. Evan stepped back, confused, shocked, breath uneven. The AI's voice interrupted. Lockdown duration, unknown. Evan swallowed hard. Callous was shaking now, her eyes glowing brighter, her breath coming shorter. I need distance, she warned. My instincts, when the cycle grows stronger, I may follow them without thinking. Okay, Evan said quickly. Okay, then I'll go to the other room. But when he turned, the door to the hallway slid shut behind him with a loud clang. Another alarm echoed, internal doors sealed. Movement restricted to shared quarters only. The apartment was now only 2 rooms, and both connected. There was nowhere to hide. Callous pressed a hand to her chest, her skin heating rapidly. Evan, she whispered. You cannot stay close to me. He held up both hands. I'll keep distance. Just tell me what helps. Nothing, she said honestly. The cycle grows worse when the chosen partner is near. But being apart can also cause pain, so both options are bad. Yes. Her breathing suddenly spiked, and she doubled over, gripping the edge of the bed. A low, involuntary sound came from her throat, half growl, half plea. Evan rushed to her without thinking. "Wait, don't!" she gasped. "If you touch me," but he had already reached her. Steadying her shoulders as she shook, violently. Her skin was burning hot. Her breath was trembling, and her eyes, those bright, violet eyes, focused directly on him with a raw, instinctive intensity. "Evan," she whispered, voice full of conflict and need. He swallowed. "I'm not going to leave you. Lockdown or not." Her fingers curled around his wrist, pulling him closer, not gently, not with control, but with desperation. He held her arms firmly. "Kellis, breathe. Stay with me. Don't let the cycle take over." "You do not understand," she said through clenched teeth. "Lyrans and heat become honest, too honest. And my instincts want something I should not ask." "Ask," he said softly, steadying her. She shook her head, struggling against herself. "I want comfort, your warmth, your closeness, and more, much more. Instinct tells me you will not reject me. But logic says I should not risk you. Risk me how? Our bodies react. It can overwhelm a human. I might hold too tightly, breathe too close, or..." He put a gentle finger on her lips. "Kellis, I trust you." Her breath caught. And then the lights flickered. The whole station shook again. A wave of fear crashed through both of them. Kellis moved first. Her instincts took over. She grabbed Evan and pulled him against her chest, protective, powerful, almost fierce. She wasn't hurting him, but her arms wrapped around him like she was shielding something precious. Her breath warmed his neck. Her heartbeat pulsed fast against his shoulder. "Stay," she whispered in a trembling voice. "Just stay." Evan didn't fight it. He didn't struggle. He slowly wrapped his own arms around her, supporting her as another tremor passed through the station. Kellis relaxed just a little, her instincts calming from his touch. Minutes passed like that, quiet, warm, intense. When she finally pulled back, her glowing eyes softened. "You helped me," she breathed. "Much more than you know." "I'm here," Evan said. "For the whole lockdown." She gave a small, shaky smile, rare for a Lyran. "I chose a good human." The cycle continued through the night, waves of heat, waves of instinct, waves of tension, but Evan stayed with her every moment. He helped her control her breathing. He helped her stay calm. And when the cycle intensified, he held her steady until the pain faded. By the time the lockdown ended 14 hours later, Kellis was exhausted, but peaceful. And Evan? He realized something he never expected. He didn't want to lose her. Kellis stepped closer. Her eyes no longer glowing, but warm, calm, honest. "When the next cycle comes," she whispered, "I would like you with me. Not because instincts say so." Evan smiled softly. "I'll stay." Her violet eyes sparkled. "For all cycles," she whispered. "And all days." And as the lockdown doors finally opened, Kellis slipped her hand into his carefully, hoping he wouldn't pull away. He didn't. He held it tighter.